We were serving overseas as missionaries in an urban context in Southeast Asia, and God brought us home. But yet He had not removed this calling to reach the unreached. And so we visited New York City, and we found of the 22 million people residing in Metro New York City, about 4.5 million of those were members of what we would call unreached people groups. We honestly thought we were going for second best when we were going to come work in a larger city, and yet the Lord is giving us opportunities to touch the nations. You know, we take our philosophy of reaching cities from Paul, who would go to a major urban center like Ephesus, plant himself there, and reach the rural areas from that area. And in most of the urban context that we're working in, we have freedom to share the gospel, freedom to impact these people who have a lot of influence back home. And so even though they may be residing in a North American city, they're still very connected back to their home country, oftentimes supporting 10, 20 family members back home. These same people who are supporting family members back home have a lot of sway in the overall philosophical or religious life of their family. So we know that really the main role of a missionary is to find someone in a culture who longs for God and then equip that person to go and reach their own family. It's not the Western missionary who's at the front head of that charge. Generally, it's someone from within the culture, because the people in the culture know the questions their family and friends are asking. They know the language. They know all the nonverbals that we miss as missionaries. Missionaries are primarily catalysts to get things happening. Well, what better place to get things happening than with the people who are already the leaders in their home countries? We could go and have to start a water project. We could go and have to develop a reason to live in a country. But God's already sent so many of the people that we're trying to reach into much more accessible places like the major cities of our world. And then it's our joy just to come and begin serving them as they reach their own people. And so God is raising up new missionaries and recommissioning older missionaries to take advantage and to really embrace the nations as He's bringing them.